If you are a mid to high level leader of the Taliban, the clock is ticking. As soon as you are appointed, we'll be after you to either capture or kill.
The kill capture program has to be driven by intelligence to identify the targets. If you make mistakes in evaluating your intelligence, you go after the wrong people.
Of course, it's bad enough if you get detained for several months without really any, because the intelligence is wrong. It's another matter if they go in for a detention and end up killing civilians by mistake. And it's an even worse, possibly a crime, if they carry out targeted killings and the intelligence is wrong.
It seemed to us that there was a generally held perception that most people thought that it was about building schools and hospitals and so on, securing the population. There's an enormous amount of effort being put into tracking down insurgent leaders and targeting them and essentially executing them one by one. Sometimes there's a decision made to capture them, sometimes to kill them. And we've actually devolved an enormous amount of authority to the forces in Afghanistan to make that decision on the ground. And there's not a lot of scrutiny applied to that, which is really the reason behind trying to attempt this story, to try and understand, first of all, the basis for putting someone in this program, what the standards of evidence are required, and then to try and find out at what stage are people captured and when are they just purely killed. About a third of the forces that Australia has in Afghanistan are basically just a giant heat squad. So there's the Special Operations Task Group, which is based in Uruzgan, which is made up of the SAS and commandos. Most of their job is essentially tracking down insurgent leaders. It's not about providing security to the local population or building schools and so on. They have a very aggressive strategy of targeting these insurgent leaders. And because they're mostly off limits to the media, even their identities are actually secure. They have protected identity status. There's very little known about what they're trying to do.